Just want to provide an update. We will be starting Nick Mullens at quarterback this week. I thought Nick did a lot of really good things in the football game on Saturday, moved the team. We had our first 100-yard rusher of the season, Nick over 300 yards. All positive things, and Nick knows we also need to, try to limit those and eliminate those, critical errors where we turn the football over in the red zone with chances for points twice there in the football game. And Nick will continue to work towards that. But I think with another good week of preparation and building upon the positive things he did last Saturday, my expectation is Nick's going to go out and play really well for us this weekend.
Hey, Vikings, I like that hat. Send me that hat, please, for Christmas. All right, thank you. Yeah, the positives are Nick Mullens had 300 yards passing, and they had a 100-yard rusher, and it's great. The negative is they didn't win the game. That's the flip side of the coin here. Positive, you had some great statistics. Negative, the one statistic that matters most didn't work out our way, points scored versus points allowed. And he had that one weird interception where I don't know what the hell he was doing. That was where I thought it's time to give Jaron Hall a try. You got to protect the football better than that. And I assume this is it. When he gets twisted, though, this is the red zone pick that was just like, what the hell is that? And then there's the one that really is what the hell is that, where he's like falling down and he's trying to get rid of it, and he just kind of gives it to the defense. Like, what is that? And was it a fumble? Well, yeah, and he was right. He said, I was throwing the ball. Yeah, you were. And the guy intercepted it because you handed it to him. You should have gift wrapped it, put a bow on it. Good Lord. So
that was the dumbest thing, Mike. I mean, if he throws it, it's intentional grounding. So it's like, oh, yes, I was making a forward pass. Yes, look at me. I threw it forward. Yes, yeah. Like, yeah, dummy, it's intentional grounding. Like, what difference does it make? You're still going to have the ball there. I mean, like,
he thought it was a fumble. No.
Well,
it's better than a fumble. That's the point. That's why you do that. He wasn't saying, Mom, look at me. He was trying to argue against the idea that he had fumbled the ball, because I thought he threw it backward. Right. He didn't fumble. It was an interception. But
right.
But anyway, that's why he was doing that, because he didn't want it to be ruled a fumble. But regardless, they fumbled the opportunity to win. See what I did there? And their other option is Jaron Hall, who's unproven still. Josh Dobbs, no thank you. This is all they got. Lions, Packers, Lions. This is all they got. Nick Mullens. That's it. They're going to ride or die with Nick Mullens, and we'll see how far they ride until they die, and it may not be very far at all. The Falcons, speaking of ride or die and more likely to die, Desmond Ridder out, Taylor Heinicke in. And we can all blame it on the throw that Ridder made in the red zone, which it almost was kind of this no-look. It had kind of a no-look vibe to it. And if it was, well, he should have been looking, because he threw it right to a Panthers player and set the stage for Carolina winning the game. Here he is rolling left. They could have gone up 10-6, slammed the door. Who the hell? There's 4 Panthers there. What the hell was he thinking? Is there a little no-look element to this? It's like, what the hell is that? It was kind of no-lookish, and it was a mess. So Ritter's out, Taylor Heinicke's in, because if they don't do something down the stretch, Arthur Smith could be out.
That bro is just, what in the world are you looking at? What in the world are you thinking? What in the world is your situational awareness? And the Falcons never got the ball back. I mean, that might be the last throw of Desmond Ridder's Falcons career. And if it is, he kind of deserves it, man. I mean, it's been a roller coaster that's not fun for Desmond Ridder this year as a starting quarterback. And I don't know what he was looking at. I don't know what his situational awareness was, because the Panthers were never going to drive down the field and score a touchdown. It was not going to happen. So what do you need to do in that situation? Get points. Make sure you get points so that you can try to put that game away. And it was not a situation where they needed to be throwing it to the end zone. They needed to be throwing it down there. Just get some yards, slide, get in, stay in bounds, keep the clock running. It is a torrential downpour. We don't necessarily need to do things and try to play hero ball in this situation. I don't know what Desmond Ridder was doing, except for signing his pink slip to be saying, oh yeah, I can't do this. I can't be the quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons. Maybe I'll get another chance down the road with another team, but this is not the job for me. Because when you're throwing it there and there are 4 Panthers there. They're black jerseys versus white jerseys. What are we doing? I have no idea. And so, yeah, you have to play Taylor Heinicke now because that's the only way you can say that the team, yeah, we're trying to give you the best chance to win.
They have been smitten with the intangibles of Desmond Ridder, and I think they have hoped that they can teach him the other stuff. Well, there are plenty of people out there who have the intangibles to be great quarterbacks. They can be great natural leaders. They're great in the locker room. Everybody loves them. But if you can't play, you can't play. It doesn't matter. That's the reality. We're just coming to the conclusion that his ceiling is somewhere between 2 and 3 on the depth chart if he wants to continue to play in the NFL and be a backup, an emergency option. And even then, that just was a hell of a moment. And Sims had been saying all day in the viewing room, this game is going to come down to Desmond Ridder making a bad throw in a big spot, and the Panthers are going to take the game, and that's exactly what they did. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.